EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 bison.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The Patriots at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll look to throw again. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I think we see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
These two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You look at this Patriots defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season is...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Bills, first down. A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Allen now looks to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Allen going to change this at the line.
And again, it's Allen. This one complete to Coleman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26 6-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Alert! Out! Alert! Look out!
Here's Allen. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Milton Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Hey, hold. What's that?
Allen going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Shakir holds it in. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Here's 3rd and 9. Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
So it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
56.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. He's still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriot save.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Bills send the punter out. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Williams to return. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
A gain of 6 yards.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 2nd quarter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, force the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. I'll tell you, he got away with it there, pops up okay, but got to be careful in the running game.
You certainly do, and these young quarterbacks, these rookies, I remember talking to Carson Wentz his rookie year, and he said, yeah, but when I take off and go, I kind of have a running back mentality, and I'm like, yeah, but you're a quarterback. That's what they pay you for. Have that mentality, but no, at the end of the play, protect yourself. I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here on first down. And Scott Henderson open left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Checking this down to Stevenson. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Allen going to audible to a different look. Now Allen to throw. Throwing to start the drive. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air. Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 10-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 10. Cook up the gut. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Allen. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll drop the throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Allen going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Allen. And this is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
32 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The one thing we know about RPO throws, they don't take long to develop. He had him wide open to the outside, hit him with it, but I think his eyes were looking downfield, trying to see that open grass. Ends up dropping it. That's a missed opportunity.
Allen going to run with it. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Allen will try to throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out to Henderson. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Another Patriots, first down.
They're going to look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
Second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds Douglas complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. To Atwell from 4 yards out. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
37, Bills 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Throwing now is Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Allen going to change it up. Looking to throw. Allen. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Cook will get down close to the goal line, but not in. As he'll be marked down at the 1.
Pick number 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Alert! 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 Hey, tight, tight. 56, 56. Look up.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bills 23.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40. Yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Patriots send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the gun, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he goes out right around the 39. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 37. First and 10 at the 20.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4.
To the air, Allen. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
319.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Allen going to change the look here. Here's second and 8. This taken in by Kincaid. And down inside the 15 he goes. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
It's a gain of 10.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 tight, go!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
He's going deep for Brown. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Again, it's Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Allen. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
Throwing, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end, as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now 2nd and 4.
At the Patriots' 19-yard line.
Here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And his kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better, because the game plan